Am I alive? I think I am. It says it's telling the followers you start a live video. Take off my glasses. Hello. No, I'm not trying to look cool or anything. I need to wear these glasses for it right now because I can't find my other glasses, and these are for outside. But I have to protect my eyes from this blue light on the phone. I know it looks crazy, doesn't it? It's like, I'm not trying to look cool. Just it is what it is. Hello, it's episode 127 of Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. 127. Can't believe it. Still doing this. Almost a year. Yeah, almost a year I've been doing this. Since the quarantine happened, I have my drink, just a vodka cranberry, in a fancy glass. Nothing special. Relaxing, chillaxing. Hope everybody's doing okay. As you come, I have some news. So you guys come on in. Everybody come on in. And then I'll tell my news for myself. Some good news. Hello, K-Me Cupcake. Mrs. Demira, Brianna Lee. Yeah, I have to wear these right now. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. Like, I look crazy. I have to wear it. I can't find my other glasses to save my life. I'm like, fuck. So I gotta wear these things. These are for outside. And I got to now. Hello, PJ Willa Sue, Laojian with Tony, CD Guy 710. I have some news. I'm gonna give some news in a second. Very Clark Kent. Take it off and I can't see. Yes, okay. Things you gotta do so that you don't hurt your eyes. I know, old people. I got these glasses. I got these glasses. I mean, I got glasses everywhere. Glasses everywhere, and not a drop to drink. So, James Lott Jr. is going to leave Los Angeles for the first time in a year. If all goes well, in a few weeks, I'll be leaving for Sacramento. I know, very exciting. But I'm going to see my kids and grandkids. I have not seen them since 2019. It's the longest I've gone without seeing them. So I'm scared, shitless, to travel during a pandemic. But I'm going to do everything I can to be as careful as I can. And to me, they are worth it. So if I catch COVID, oh well, I can nothing to do about it. But I'm going to do the best I can not to. Oh yeah, Ali G, that's true. That's so funny. That's Ali G, that's very true. These glasses or whatever. They're serving a purpose right now. That's what they're serving. I'm very excited to go. My granddaughter turned 16. So I can't wait to see her. It's been over a year. See both my grandsons. My other daughter is about to give birth to my fourth grandson. So yeah, we had to sit down and really talk about it last night. We had to talk about protocols, what I will be doing, what I won't be doing. I will not be running around tiding. Yes, my blue light filter, yes. And I'm going to go to a few places. I'm there to see them. I'm only there for a couple of days, and then I go back home. Whew, I'm so nervous, but I'm very excited at the same time. So I got a hotel and everything. I have 2 daughters and 3, almost 4 grandchildren. Yes. In May, I turned 52. Well, day after Mother's Day this year. Hi, Edward, 17. So I'm nervous, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, hey, birthday, Willa Sue. I'm a little nervous. We're going to do this. I know it's me. and I gotta see my family. I gotta see them, and they're getting tested. I'm getting tested. It's just I need to see them. I mean, it's been over a year. I gotta go see them. Sacramento's not the best place in the world. Oh, so Ed, I'm gonna leave the house. Leave the house. I'm gonna leave Los Angeles for 2 days in a couple of weeks to see my kids and grandkids for the first time since the pandemic. So I'm just nervous to travel. I'm gonna have all my precautions. Well, you guys, you'll understand. I'm not driving. I'm not driving. So I'm taking transportation. So I got a wand. Oh, let me show you, kids. Let me show you what's going on. James Lott Jr. ain't playing. So I have my clients. I have this magic wand that disinfects. It sterilizes. So you wand where you sit. So I'm gonna try to see if this thing works. I got wipes. I got all kind of goodies. We're gonna work that shit out. We ain't catching no COVID. We're gonna work that out. And how I'm traveling, they said that they're only booking half capacity and then spreading everybody out. So we want to see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. So it'll be very interesting to see what's gonna happen. I'll probably document all of it. You know me. For a future show of some sort. I'm always thinking I will do the footage. I flew recently. They've changed everything, including new air filters and planes. So Edward, 17 folks, he's a friend of mine. Eddie Babayan, he's great. I read up on that, actually. I was reading about that because that was my only concern was the recycled air. Because I was telling people, I used to fly all the time, and I would get sick. Like just get a cold or whatever from all that flying, the pressurized air and the recycled air of being in places. It just makes you sick sometimes. You get a cold or whatever. And so that's what I was worried about. This was like crap. That's so funny. Oh my God. So I looked at they said like every 4 or 5 minutes, the air cycles through. So on trains and planes now, buses no, of course, but trains and planes. So I thought, okay, that's interesting. And so you went and you flew and you were fine. Obviously, you don't have COVID. You came back and you're fine. So I guess that's fine. Anybody else like gone on a plane or a train or a bus somewhere? But for me, I was depressed, seriously depressed a few weeks ago that I have not seen my kids and grandkids in over a year. That's way too long. We all understood why. Obviously, it was a pandemic out there, and I have I have an immune system that's not the greatest. This whole year, I have not gotten sick. Not even a cold, not even a flu, not even. I have a few allergy things here and there, but nothing crazy. You went to Miami, 10 hours of town. I gotta see the fam, bro. Life's too short. You're gonna be fine. Thank you, Eddie, for your strong support. I'm doing it. I mean, I'm walking through it. It's an example of walking through something. You're scared, walk through it. I'm Mr. Fearless for many things, right? I do all 10,000 things, and I'll do it. I'll go on TV dressed as a taco and on Let's Make a Deal. I do things like that. But this just makes me nervous because it is your health, and I'm just trying to believe that. I have my mask, have my gloves, have my sanitizer, have my stuff. Just be careful and hope that it'll be fine. But you're right. I gotta see my kids. I gotta see my grandkids. My granddaughter asked for me. She was like, "That's all I want. Go the Armenian way. We have enough cognac in our systems." Well, I have enough. Let me pull out my drink right now. I got enough booze in me probably to keep me safe too. Cheers. Yeah, probably right. I'm probably pickled anyway. I should be okay. But I'm doing it. I'm walking through it. I'm doing it. I want to see them. I'm very excited. Sacramento's not my favorite place in the world to go to. I call it excremento. Oh, they get a little glass emoji. My mom's friend passed away unexpectedly in Mexico. He had to drive to TJ fly. Say very say quarantine tested within 20 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get tested before I leave. Go get tested on my bike. I'm gonna work it out. I mean, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. I mean, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna go and we're gonna do it. I just want to make sure that I walk through the fear. It's just like life, kid. It's like life, everybody, right? You're afraid to do something, you just go and you do it. You do it, and you believe and you walk through it. And you can't hear me? What's going on? I have two children, two daughters, three grandchildren, and one on the way. That's what I said. So I'm gonna walk through it. It's like life. Just you gotta walk through it. You gotta just figure it out. I was nervous last year when I started my online network. I just said, just do it. When I started this business 14 years ago, I was nervous. When I started a business, period. You have to. It's a great metaphor of just life. And life is short. It really is. And I'm already excited. There's places. Everything I do is buy food. Eddie knows this. We've gone out to eat a few times. I like food, so there's places in Sacramento that I want to go to for food. Definitely, they already know this already. And I got a nice hotel, which I'm hearing there. I mean, I went a little more upscale than normal. Usually I'll go get a little cheap hotel. Like, oh, I don't do a cheap hotel. I mean, it could be clean. I don't know, but I decided to go a little more upscale and pay the extra money. And I'll make sure I'm as safe as I can on there too. So I got my wand. I'll be wanding everything. I'm a wand the bed, wand because it lives on surfaces. I'm a wand it all. I'm wanding everything because we're not gonna let anything happen. I have like 20 masks I'll bring with me for different outfits. But in all seriousness, I was depressed. I was completely depressed, distraught that I hadn't seen my family. And it was just time. It's time to go see them. And thanks to my mom, but we kind of talked it out, and we're just like really figuring out this whole thing. I did a lot of research. Um, you know, you just have. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you can't live in a bubble forever. No one says be reckless, of course, and just like go buck wild. But I've decided I'm not going to. Now things are lightening up. It was bad here in Los Angeles for a long time. It was really bad. So I wasn't going anywhere. And I had friends who got COVID. I've had family members who died from it. I mean, it's serious. But it's like now things are lightening up a little bit. And there are things in place, and I'm gonna see for myself. I said, if I record everything and kind of document what I'm doing, then we'll see. And if something looks amiss, I'm like, the world's dirty anyway. The world's just been always dirty. But maybe now they are taking more precautions because they make it cleaner. But yeah, I'm going to do it. It's just like I said, just like life. You just have to do it. You have to just go for it. Pray that everything will work out fine, and yeah, and do it. I said Sacramento's my favorite place to go to, but the kids and grandkids are there, which means I got to go there. I gotta go there and see them, and it'll be so nice to see them in person. So I've seen them online, of course, and Zoom calls and FaceTimes and like that, and talks on the phone, but in text, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It really isn't. And I was getting jealous of my friends who could see their grandkids. I was like, that was something to get to me. And I don't like jealousy because I call it the pain Olympics. I don't like the pain Olympics. Everybody's stuff is just relative to them. Your circumstances, whatever your circumstance is, it's nobody's fault. Just happened. They don't live here. I don't live near them. They don't live near me. Luckily, it is interstate. I don't have to. I don't have to go across country or anything. It's literally quick. So keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, Tony has told us culture tag game. I haven't seen Tony in a while in person either. My mother actually got a present for him. He hasn't come by to get it yet, so we got to figure that out. Tony and I live like 30 miles away from each other. We do not live in the same area at all. I live way south of him. I love where I live, too. I love where I live. Yeah, to see the grandkids will be very nice. It's gonna be very nice. I'm very excited. I mean, past the scary part, I'm very excited. It's gonna be so nice to see them because they're growing so fast. You know that age when my one grandson's 15. He will be 15. He's 14. So they just grow so fast at that age. They're just getting older and older, and it's like I don't want to miss that. I was there for their older brother, so I don't want to miss their stuff, and it's hilarious. And see my daughter. It'd be nice to see her in person. And actually, we have Christmas presents to exchange. So it'll be Christmas in March. So it'll be Christmas presents, Sweet 16, maybe early birthday for me. My birthday's in May, maybe early birthday. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of funny. We're gonna pack it all in. And so I told them I'm all yours. Once I arrive, I get checked into the hotel, probably take a shower and like just kind of wash off whatever, just make sure everything's clean. And I'd be like, okay, come get me. I'm ready. So I'm very excited. And this will be the litmus test for me in terms of going anywhere else. I'm a traveler. I used to go everywhere all the time. I was always out of LA running somewhere. And this is really strange for me that I haven't left. I haven't left LA proper or LA County since March 2020. Literally, it's coming up a year. This is crazy. And it's funny because now I'm getting those memories on Facebook and on Snapchat. And it's like, oh, a year ago, I was still in the studio. A year ago, I was still riding the subways and running all over town with no mask, no gloves. I always had sanitizer on me because I just get subway and stuff. But just run around town, have the time of my life, filming everything. And I'm like, wow, what a difference a year makes. What a difference. Real Andrews, who plays, posted our interview from a year ago. We were in the studio together a year ago, hugging, talking, having the best time in person at a studio, doing a live show, and that's over with. That's so crazy. It's so over with. You'll have to watch and see what I do. I'm going to document it. So everybody will just have to wait and see. I will document it so you'll see exactly what I'm doing. I gotta pull my luggage out now. I have all this great luggage. So I'm like, I haven't used this luggage in a year. And then my daughter's like, well, bring another luggage because we have your Christmas presents. I'm like, oh my God, there's that too. So this will be very interesting. Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Get all my devices, everything taken care of, make sure I have everything I have. I really am excited. And say I found my passport. I was going through a drawer of mine. I found my passport. I'm like, there's my passport. I got it new in 2018, end of 2018. It's good to 2028. But I couldn't use it in 2020. I used it in 2019 once. But 2020, couldn't use it. I'm like, so I'd love to go out of the country. I'd love to go somewhere, but I don't know. I'll try this first. Then maybe San Francisco next time, see my friends and family there. And maybe work our way to Vegas. I miss Vegas. I used to go to Vegas like 10 times a year. I miss it. So I want to. But also, I'm really busy, guys. So, sorry. That was me. I'm so busy. I have so much going on that it's overwhelming in a good way, but it's overwhelming. I have so many shows. I have so many audio dramas. I'm writing, I'm producing, I'm directing, I'm managing. It's been a lot of work. Let's do it that way. What's going on? My thing is acting up. Okay, this way. So folks, I want you guys to know this, so you know this now. I won't be this weekend. There will be no soap block this weekend from JLJ Media. We'll be back on the 7th, but then I'll be gone again the 14th. Oops. Sometimes real life happens. So I apologize for all the soap fans. I know you guys love our shows, and I love that you love our shows. We'll get back on a regular schedule after the 21st, after the 14th. It should be back to normal again. But for the next few weeks, it's going to be a little spotty just because I got stuff to do outside of that. And I don't have time to film on a different day. I don't have time. So it's just one of those things. But we'll be back. It'll be okay. I know a lot's going on in soaps. I haven't watched everything. I'm in the middle of filming 3 different series. I'm writing one other series for trying to finish that up. I'm doing castings. Then I have my regular shows. I mean, it's just like there's so much going on. New songs coming out, books. New book coming out tomorrow from the Forever and a Day series. It's a new book. I have so much. I just have so much going on. I do. Plus my other business, which I've neglected a little bit. I need to get back into that one too. My organizing business. I took a break from that because I got tired, and I get back into that again too. Okay. Oh my god, so much. Try to switch sides. Oh my goodness. Try to get comfortable. Ow. So yeah, so it's been crazy. You know. But we'll be back. Life will happen. Everything will be okay. It will. It'll be okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? What are you guys up to? I know it's just a Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Do Fridays mean anything to you guys? For me, it will tomorrow because that's my last day of working. But for the weekend, but does it mean anything normally to you guys? Do people work weekends? Is time anything? I know. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. It's late. It's 10:26. I've been working all day. I get up early, writing and drinking pretty standard. Writing and drinking pretty standard. I don't know. Friday. It's just so weird because I don't have that kind of job where it's like I don't have a Monday through Friday job. I just don't. I mean, I don't know what that means anymore. There are times when Wednesday is my Friday or a Tuesday is my Friday. Been Wednesday for a year. I know, right? I mean, there's some weeks I know I did stuff. I couldn't tell you what I did. It just it all just blurs together. You're just like, oh, okay, that was the week that was. Okay, got it. I just can't believe we're in March. Monday's March, kids. I know February's a short month, but I feel like where the fuck did February go? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. I remember it coming. I remember it February 1st. And next thing I know, it's February 26th coming up. That's so weird to me. Like it's going by. So, they say you get older, it goes by faster. But I know for me, and I don't know about some of you guys out there, a lot of my life is schedules. I have deadlines, due dates. It's like so my life goes by. Okay, getting this done by Tuesday. I have a show on for a Friday. It's just crazy. It's crazy. So when I decided I'm going to Sacramento in 2 weeks, I was like, screw everything. Screw it all. Kiss my grits. I'm going to see my kids and grandkids. That's the number one thing. And I was like, everything else got to wait. My life is more important than these shows. I love these shows. I love doing them, but my life comes first. And I go to my family. Especially if my mental health is not doing well because of it. And, I had a complete meltdown a few weeks ago, and I was like, ooh, I need a timeout. I think it's you guys on this show the other day. I had time out. I had a gummy, edible, and I had a glass of wine, and I calmed the F down. I got back to center, did some meditation the next day, and I just started to handle stuff. That's another lesson, too. You're allowed to fall apart. You're allowed to have a moment. You're allowed to have some days that aren't the greatest. This pandemic has turned everything upside down. Everything you normally would do, we're not doing right now. There's a lot of things that I would do that are not happening right now because of the pandemic. There's not. And It's so crazy. There are things I would normally handle, or things that we can't do right now. It's just not no normal. I mean, I ate out for the first time in 3 months because they finally opened restaurants again for outdoor seating, of course. But like, I forgot how much I love being served. Oh my gosh, like, can I take your order? Please take my order. And please wash the dishes for me so I don't have to anymore. It was like such a glorious experience going out to eat. I forgot how much I love that. Like cheese and crackers. It was so good. And it was good service, good food, whatever. But it was like I had my friend, we went together, so it was good company. So it's like, wow, that's actually amazing. That is amazing. Little things like that. It's a little something like that. So it's small. It's a small thing. So, yes, this Sacramento thing, this trip will be very interesting. And friendships, relationships, all this stuff, dating, everything is very different during pandemic time. It's been very different I should say in Los Angeles. I should say in California. So I've seen folks in other places. They just life is going on for them. Here's okay. So you mentioned Bono. She says, "I know this is random. Sorry, but you remind me of Bono and those glasses." LOL. Well, Mrs. Demira, I have a Bono story. Ironically enough, I've met Bono actually. So the first time I met him, and here's a fact: we share the same birthday. We are both born on May 10th, so keep that in mind. So I first time I was at a Barnes and Noble in Torrance, and I was shopping, and Bono was standing next to me shopping also. He was about to go on a plane and fly out, and I looked over, and I was like, I go, it can't be, and he goes, it can't be. I go, it can't be, and he started laughing. I go, you're Bono. And he's like, yes, I am. I'm like, oh my God. And people were watching. They're like totally watching. And he actually ended up talking to me for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. He was nice. Then years later, we were both at LAX airport. I was flying with Virgin America, which I used to love them. He was going on Delta. They were in the same terminal. And we were both waiting. And he walked right in front of me. And I bumped into him by accident. I go, I'm so sorry. I said, Bono. He didn't remember me, of course. But he was like, hey. And I said, sorry, I ran into you. I'm trying to look up where my flight is. He goes, me too. We laughed. I go, I just want to tell you, our birthdays are the same day. You're my birthday twin. I said, May 10th. He goes, really? I go, yes. He goes, well, hi, birthday twin. I said, thank you, birthday twin. And then we both went our separate ways. So I've met him a couple times. So it's funny you say that. And he had glasses that look like this. So I have met Bono twice. Didn't take pictures or anything, didn't do all that. He was very nice both times I met him. And I'm not surprised because I'm very nice too. May 10th babies. We have Mother's Day. This year, Mother's Day falls the day before. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. So that's going to be interesting. So, yeah, that was just my travel. Oh, I miss Virgin America. That's gone now. RIP Virgin America. They had the best place. If you never flew Virgin America, I am so sorry. I am so sorry you get a chance to ride it. It was one of the best rides to me for domestic travel. They had good pricing too on stuff. I do it. So what's my favorite U2 album? I like good question. I like Boy, which is one of their first. I like Gloria, and I like I Will Follow. It's very early 80s, 30s. I also liked Joshua Tree. That came out when I was in high school. Played that together to death. And I like the one after that with Lemon and Even Better Than the Real Thing. Flights are stupid. I know they are. That's the point. They're trying to get you on there. I mean, the flights, train, everything's cheap now. They're trying to get you on there. They're trying to get you on there. Yeah, Virgin America had the house music come on when you first walked in. They had the low level lighting. It was like purple lighting. They had the big white chair seats. And then they used to take them to New York, Vegas, wherever San Francisco, 'cause they only flew certain places. And you walk down the aisle and you have your seat. They have the TVs, they give you the headphones. I probably have the headphones somewhere. What if I did? Let me see if I have my headphones. And the music, and then the lighting would change as you went higher altitudes. It was the bomb. Let me see if I can turn my light on over here. I'm so black. There we go. No, that's not going to work. I used to have the headphones. That and JetBlue. JetBlue is my other airline. I love me some JetBlue. I used to fly them out of Long Beach all the time. Easy airport. Do I have them? I have JetBlue ones. Oh, that's so funny. That says, yeah, you can't see that. I'll show them to you in a second. I got JetBlue headphones. I used to drive to Vegas. I believe you. I totally believe you. Not surprised. Flights are cheapity, cheap. Are these it? I have all these JetBlue ones. That's so funny. Okay, so I have 2 pairs of JetBlue. Oh yeah, JetBlue was also, that was, so I used to fly Sacramento, San Francisco. Bye, my friend. Bye, Eddie. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on and chatting with me. So let's see if I can show these in the light. With a little show and tell. Oh, like I've never done this before. JetBlue had used to give these out. Look at these headphones, how old they are. I wonder if they even sound like anything. And see, what's funny is my phone doesn't even have a thing for this. They don't even have one. I have an iPhone. They got rid of it. That's so funny. I can't even do anything with it. That's crazy. Can't even plug it into my phone. But I got old device. Oh, let me show you something else. I have my first iPod I ever got. I still have it in a case. Look at this. It's my first iPod. I have a better one now. I have the iPod Pro, which is much bigger. My first iPod. It literally has no gigabytes on it. I have some TV shows on it. I have it in this case. I have some movies on it. I got a dime in there. I used to hide money in here. I guess I didn't. I guess it's all gone now. I just had a penny in there. I'm so excited. Yeah, JetBlue was the bomb. Then they just started downsizing. I think they left Long Beach, actually. If I remember that correctly, they left Long Beach. My hummus. My chicken, put that away. I have diet crayon raspberry. So funny. Less sugar. Less azúcar. So yeah, I got the JetBlue. I mean, there's no plug to plug it in. That's so funny. Plug it in. I gotta put my food away because I have some food right here. I had some hummus and some chicken for a snack. Some garlic hummus, which is so good. Can I do this? There we go. Almost dropped it. I almost dropped it. Okay. This is my refrigerator. I'm sorry you can't see me, I'm black. Everything down here. My refrigerator is like half empty. Let me show you. I'm showing you everything tonight. Nothing in there. Nah, nothing. My freezer's full. That's what I got. All kinds of stuff. So I have one of these freezers. I'll show you something. So I have one of these stand-up freezers. One of those, and look inside. Full of stuff. Ooh, all the way in there. It's filled all the way to the bottom of meats and stuff. Whatever that is. Look at that. Ooh. Meat. So I'm good. Ooh, my kitchen. I'm good to go for a while. Oh, I didn't show you these. Da-ding! Look at that. That's all you get. Go back to my room. It's freezing out here. Go back to my room. I have a long, big house. It's long. Okay. It's a little show and tell night. I'm going to turn the heater on. It's a little cold in here. I'm going to turn the heater on. There we go. It's a little cold. It's a little cold. So, okay. He makes hummus from scratch. He does that. I don't do that. I buy it. I buy it, kids. I don't have time to make those hummus from scratch. I just want to buy it. I want it all done. I cook all the time. I'm tired of cooking. I can do it. I do it because it's obviously cheaper, safer than going out to do it. I like to order food or eat out. So I do. But that's LA. That's what happens. So it's just episode 127 of Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr., my late night talk show. I am thinking at 150, I'll do something special, which literally can happen. 150 is just 30 more shows. Oh my gosh, it's coming up. Or the year-long one. I got to look and see when I did my first one. I should let me look. I wrote it down somewhere. I'm back up again. My first ever Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. That was, so I have them all listed. I'm looking right now. See if they'll tell me. We're almost there, kids. My first episode was March 27th. So March 27th is my 1 year anniversary of doing this show. So that's a month from now. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do something big. I don't know. That's crazy if I still do this. I said I'd do this as long as the pandemic is happening, and so far it is. And there's no, they're lightening up some stuff. There's still no end in sight. I have not been vaccinated. I don't know where I'm eligible. I'm not eligible yet. My mom is getting her first vaccination next weekend. My stepdad is getting his second one next weekend because they're different ages. My stepdad's 15 years older than my mom. And I have siblings who are in the healthcare field. They've gotten their 2 shots. So far, so good. So someone's just waiting to see when our turn is and see what happens. I don't want it, of course, but you gotta do it so you can be safe and sound with the family that you want to see. So I'm gonna try to do that. My kitchen, yeah, I give you a piece of a tour. I didn't give you a full tour. I give you a piece of a tour. So yeah, so that's also next on the agenda this year. I have so much going on, just so much going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm going to go off. I want to thank you guys for letting me come on and talk to you. I hope everybody is safe and secure where you are. I know it's not easy out there navigating all this. But I understand. I totally get it. I totally understand. But I'm going to rest my voice and rest my eyes and start a new day. Everybody, thanks for coming on. Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I'm out.